Hello and welcome back to the channel. And wow, the moment I start talking, Riku decides that she needs to make her voice heard. Alright, good bird, I see you over there. Kind of. So, today on Monster Hunter Rise, we are going to be talking about the monster Bishaten, as well as trying to understand why this pose is a part of the bow weapon pose set. I mean, yeah, there's nothing wrong with there being just a cutesy pose in there. Like, I know there's one for the insect glaive for certain, but I don't know. It just seems funny. I don't dislike it though. I mean, obviously my Huntress is designed to be be kind of cute. So there you go. All right, so let's go ahead and take our quest. Today we are going to be hunting Bishaten. It's a monster that I'm not the biggest fan of, but that has nothing to do with its design. It's mostly just I don't like the way it fights. We'll take the usual bow dongo setup. Now I also mistakenly thought it was weak against fire. Turns out it's weak against ice. Fortunately, I've got very much the right bow for ice. Alright. And I think we're set. So, whoops. No, come back here. I was going to start talking about things. Alright, so, those of us who have played the game understand that Bishaten is essentially a monkey monster. It's hardly the first monkey that's ever been in Monster Hunter, with some of the previous monkeys in the game being obviously Rajang and Kechawacha. Kechawacha is not what I would call super threatening, and Rajang is what I would like to call something that can end worlds. So, something to think about. Bishaten is almost more of a trickster, actually. And even though I don't necessarily see it myself, apparently it's a monster that's designed after the takeover. Didn't dodge that one properly. And come on, girl, get up. Yeah, I didn't think so. So I do like that Bishaten is a very acrobatic creature. I'm just not the biggest fan of the idea that it spends the entire hunt trying to run away from you. It just wants to come with fruit. Which actually, that in and of itself is not just a random thing. That's based off of a bit of Japanese folklore. A tale known as a tale about the crab and the monkey. Now, I don't know the entire tale. I suppose I could pause the game for a moment and look it up. It would probably be appropriate. Yeah, you see how he just kind of spends the entire fight just jumping around? He's a very agile creature, and it's nice to see a decently difficult fanged beast. When I say decently difficult, don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean that Bishaten is hard. It just means it's, not hard.
Don't take this personal!
Now, the other thing I didn't know about Bishaten is that apparently it was originally modeled after the Japanese yokai of the takeover. which I guess explains why it has like a crow's beak. Matter of fact, it's even kind of... There's even the idea that its name, Bishaten, is kind of a play on a type of snake known as Bishaten. That didn't mean it.
You're my best power.
So, with this kind of like... That didn't work out so well. So those three facts put together, the story about the monkey and the crab, the Bishaten Tengu, and the idea that it was modeled after a Tengu in the first place, gets us very much onto the point of why Bishaten is the way that it is.
Here it comes.
Here we go.
Get to follow it.
Alright, this seems like a good time to quick look up the tale of the crab and the monkey. Also known as the monkey-crab battle, or the quarrel of the monkey and the crab. Let's see, so let's just get a quick synopsis. Here we go. So here's the synopsis of the monkey and the crab story. While out walking, a crab finds a rice ball. A sly monkey persuades the crab to trade the rice ball for a persimmon seed. The crab is at first upset, but when she plants and tends the seed, a tree grows and supplies abundant fruit. The monkey agrees to climb the tree to pick the fruit for the crab, but gorges himself on the fruit rather than sharing it with the crab. When the crab protests, the monkey hurls hard, unripe fruit at her. The shock of being attacked causes the crab to end up giving birth just before she dies. So, mean monkey. You're bad monkey, Bishaten. Bad monkey. The crab's offspring seek revenge on the monkey. With the help of several allies, a chestnut, a cow dung, a bee, and an usu, which is a large heavy mortar, they go to the monkey's house. The chestnut hides himself on the monkey's hearth, the bee in the water pail, and the cow dung on the floor, and the usu on the roof. When the monkey returns home, he tries to warm himself on the hearth, but the chestnut strikes the monkey so that he burns himself. When the monkey tries to cool himself from the burn at the water bucket, the bee stings him. He tries to run out of the house, but the cow dung makes him slip, and the usu falls down from the roof, killing the monkey by crushing his heart, causing him to bleed out and die. So, there you go. There's a lot going on with Bishaten's design. And again, I really like Bishaten's design. I don't want it to be thought of that I think that Bishaten's design is bad. I'm just not a big fan of the fight. But it could also be because I tend to find myself continuously fighting Bishaten with slower weapons. But fighting with ranged weapons is a lot more reasonable.
Thanks, buddy.
So because Bishaten also kind of has a belly pouch like a marsupial, that's actually where it's keeping all this fruit. That having been said, I don't know how big of a belly pouch one needs for carrying that much fruit. Owie. Alright, this seems like a good... Bishaten, could you stop pissing me off? This seems like a good time to go collect these fruits. Mostly because they're going to be worth more points at the end of the quest. But something fun, in case you didn't know, is you can actually throw the fruit right back at him. And you can eat the fruits too. Oops. Oh, hey. Okay, so you can't eat the jungle fruit. You throw the poison fruit. Yeah, two can play that throwing fruit game, boy. And throw the arrow fruit too, I take it? Yep. So it's that's just a neat little detail, is that you can also be a fruit-throwing monkey. And, you know, cause a crab to die just as it's giving birth.
Don't mind me.
I'd like to point out that I don't actually condone that action. Don't kill crabs with fruit. And I know there's the practice of having crab legs as a meal and whatnot. Seriously, don't make promises and then trick people and then kill them with fruit. It's not nice. It's not nice. It doesn't get you anywhere. I mean, aside from maybe in a penitentiary. So, yeah. It was actually kind of neat reading up on that. I was told about that, but now having read a synopsis of the story for myself, I find myself now much more interested in, you know, Bishaten's design and creation. And the idea that it's going to have a subspecies in Sunbreak doesn't piss me off as much. Still not a fan of Bishaten, but now that I know the story behind it, it's a much more interesting and compelling monster. Even if he does make me want to rip my hair out when I come in here with a slower weapon. But that is it for this hunt and our little talk on Bishaten and his origins. So if you like this video, and I really hope you do, share it with others. Share it with other Monster Hunter fans. Share it with maybe prospective Monster Hunter fans. Maybe you'll get someone into the game that, you know, didn't know that they had an interest in it. But anyways, you know, the usual YouTube stuff, like, comment, subscribe, blah 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 blah. And I'm done rambling at this point. My name is Darksage Walker. Vanille, say goodbye to the people.
See ya.
There you go. And I will be seeing you as well. Ta-ta.